And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here at News 5. Many of us are already preparing for the incoming snow that's expected to move in late tonight and into midday on Tuesday. And that's also when those winter weather advisories will be in place. Now, we are expecting some hazardous travel, especially during that early morning commute on Tuesday. And it will also likely impact the evening commutes as well. But be prepared, because I wouldn't be surprised to see more school closures and some delays. We've already had some delays, and you can see if your school has been included in that on our website. Now, these winter weather advisories are going to include the majority of I-25. El Paso, Pueblo, and parts of Fremont County are included in this. This will go in effect at 8 p.m. tonight and last until 5 p.m. on your Tuesday. So let's take a look at satellite and radar. So widespread snow showers, though light, have already started, and we've even started to see that for the northern portion of the Springs and parts of the plains as well. Now, some of this may not be reaching the ground. It may just be too light, but we'll see that pick up over the next few hours. And once we approach about 8:15, we'll start to see that get a little bit heavier just north of Monument, and that will continue to move south along I-25 going into those overnight hours. So where you see that deeper, darker blue, that's going to be the heavier bands, and where you see those light blue colors, that's going to be where we're seeing the lighter snow showers. So that will continue to push south going into the afternoon hours on Tuesday, and will likely be clear going into the evening on Tuesday. So this storm is a little bit different than what we've seen the past few months. Now, when we have a winter storm come through, meteorologists will usually assume a 10-to-1 ratio. And all that means is up in the atmosphere, what we have fall is about 0.1 inches of, let's say, rain, but that will transfer over to about an inch of snowfall. But with this incoming storm, we have to assume a higher ratio with that. So if we get about 0.5 inches of water that fall, that will transfer over to about 10 inches of snowfall. And the reason why that is because the atmosphere is just that cold, and it will try to squeeze out anything that it can in terms of snow. Now, that does not mean we're going to see 10 inches of snow. So here are those totals. So 2 to 5 inches for the Springs, 3 to 6 down in Pueblo, and 3 to 5 out in Canyon City. And this also means that we'll see more of that light powdery snow like we see out in the ski slopes. So as we play this out, this will come in overnight Tuesday and into those early morning hours and into the afternoon hours. We'll still see some impacts out towards the plains, just not as much as we're going to see here in I-25. So closer to the Pikes Peak region, Castle Rock getting about 5 inches of snow, but we'll see those winds downslope across Monument Hill, and we'll lose some of that accumulation, but it will pick back up as we go towards the southern portion of Colorado Springs. So elevation is really not going to be a factor here, because Pueblo is going to be seeing 3 to 6 inches. Monument Hill at a higher elevation only seeing about 2 to 4. Now, that is still pretty impactful, but I also want to remind you to leave plenty of space between you and the car ahead of you, about 5 to 8 seconds in between. So lows tonight, most of us getting into those teens, so another very cold night ahead of us. That also means that those road temperatures will likely freeze, and anything that falls on there will likely stick. Highs tomorrow in those 20s, and as we look at the next 7 days, Tuesday being the most impactful, but plenty of chances for snow. Starting off with a bang early in the morning, and then it will start to downgrade going throughout the day. Pueblo 25 for that high for tomorrow, though that storm impact scale is at a 3 for you guys. Again, you guys will have plenty of chances to see some snow this week. Along with Canyon City, I also have you guys at a storm impact scale of a 3, so just leave enough time to get to wherever you need to go. Woodland Park, we're going to be about 19 degrees for tomorrow. Again, multiple chances of seeing some snow.